Hey H&R Contracting, this is Tyler, and I wanted to just make this video for you and give you a couple tips that you could implement right away to start outranking some of your competition online and bringing in consistent work for your business. So I have your Facebook page pulled up here, and I learned a little bit about your business. Looks like you really just focus on roofing for the most part, so we're going to focus on that throughout the video. And what I did was I pulled up a couple of your competitors. I'm going to show you their websites. All right, what's working for them, and then how you can implement the same and get better results. So I typed in here into Google Baltimore Roofing Company, and I skipped the ad section. I skipped the map pack for now. We'll get into that a little bit. And I went right to the first result here, and that's Charm City Roofing. Now we're going to check out their site. We're going to figure out why they're the first result, and then again how you can implement the same things. So Charm City Roofing here, as we scroll down, the first thing that I want to talk about is content. With Google, content is king. They like to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page. And then as far as these back pages, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 words. And what that's going to allow you to do is rank for specific keywords that people are typing into Google all the time to find businesses like yours, to find services that you offer. Now, as we scroll down their site, they've got a good bit of content, but you can definitely beat them out with 1,000 to 2,000 words. All right, now the words, it's not just the words you see, it is the images as well, as long as you're saving those words correctly with keywords. All right, and videos are also, always good to show people your work and different teasers and whatnot. But I want to get into the back end of this website. I'm going to show you a report that I pulled up of the site in a tool I utilize called Ahrefs, and it just shows some data of the site, such as the rank on Google, information of the backlink profile, the keywords that we talked about that they're currently ranking for, and then the traffic that they're bringing into their site currently each month. So these guys are doing pretty well here. Let's take a look at these keywords, find out, if you create a site, what kind of content you can focus around, what keywords to use. And right away we see Baltimore Roofing Company, Baltimore Roofing Contractor, Baltimore Roof Repair. Okay, these are great keywords, and take a look at the volume. 200, 250, 300 searches each month. All right, now look at all the traffic that they're bringing in out of that volume. Okay, and the reason is because they're in that #1 position. So these are definitely some great keywords to focus some content around, to build backlinks around, and we'll talk about that as well. But there's some other ones here: roofing companies in Baltimore, Baltimore roofers, Roofing Baltimore MD. So a ton of different keywords here, kind of the same variation or different variations of the word, but definitely useful words to use useful words to target here. And I'm just bear with me. I'm just scrolling down to see, as you can see, there's some generic keywords as well outside of Maryland. That's going to be within your content, but I like to focus on those location-based keywords, because if someone types in roofing Maryland or roofing contractor Maryland, someone in Maryland looking for roofing, right? And it's not just, hey, show me a roofer. It could be someone from California for all we know, right? So, those are some definitely some good keywords here. Let's head back to the overview. We'll touch upon backlinks a little bit. I think we get the gist. Adding in content and higher quality content, more content than your competitors is one way to outrank them. And then the second way are backlinks. And a backlink is really just a vote of confidence. It's a link from one site to another, okay, and it passes power and trust, right? If you're going down a site and you see a link and you click it, you expect to go to relevant content that you're looking for, all right? So that site that links to you, again, is passing power and trust. That's what these numbers are. That's what those metrics basically stand for. And these guys have 76 sites pointing back to their site, giving them over 600 backlinks. Now, just like we went into these keywords, you can find out, what backlinks are working for them, which ones are quality, and then you can get higher quality ones as well, because not all backlinks are created equal. That's why these numbers jump up and down. Okay, so getting this to as close to the 1-to-1 ratio, so 27 and 27 would be good. That's what you want to look for. Now, I typed that search one more time into Google, and instead of clicking that first result, I just showed you another result here. We skipped Angie's List, Better Business Bureau. We went down to the fourth result here, and we see here 412 roofing. pretty colorful site here. You got a video, got some accolades there, different content. As we scroll down, a little about section. Definitely not a lot of content though, right? So you can definitely beat them out with 1,000 words here. And then as far as their back pages, looks like they have quite a bit here. So that's definitely helping with their content. And we'll just check out one of these back pages really quick, see how much content's on there. So not there's an okay amount of content, but you can definitely beat them out with 500 to 1,000 words here. So let's get right into it. We can see here they're also ranking for quite a bit of keywords, and we saw that because of all those back pages. But in the first couple positions here, we see roofing Baltimore, Maryland. So those are two words we haven't seen yet: Baltimore roofing contractor, Baltimore roofing company. So some of these Baltimore roofers, some of these we've seen, some of them are new. Window repair Baltimore, right? If you get into that, so there's a new one. So here's a specific one to Columbia, Maryland. So there's just there's a ton of opportunity, right? So rubber roofing Baltimore, roof repair Columbia, roof repair Baltimore. So a lot of ideas here. And like I said, I think you get the gist with the content. But this is really how you figure out what to base it around, what's already working, and how you can implement the same. All right, so heading back here, they've got 218 sites pointing back to theirs, and it's giving them 794 backlinks. All right, and we can see their power and trust there. They're definitely bringing in some traffic. So these are two sites you definitely want to emulate here. Now, we talked about content, we talked about backlinks. The last thing I want to touch upon are citations. And a citation is your name, address, and phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages. All right, it really just gets your name out there. It's another way to get found on Google. All right, that way when people are typing in roofing contractors Baltimore, or roofing contractors Maryland, whatever that keyword is, your business is going to come up. Okay, so it really has to do with your Google My Business listing. And to be honest, when I typed in your name and even the location, I didn't find a listing for you guys. So that's definitely something you want to create if you don't have one. And this is really what it looks like. Okay, when you click on a business, this is a Google listing here. It's just your information, right? It's your name, address, phone number, a little description, got some photos, reviews, and this is like a little mini website. People love to go to these because everything's right here. They can see if you're trustworthy. They can see your reviews, pictures, etc. So, definitely create this. You want to optimize it with lots of pictures, all your information, like I said, a great description because we talked about content a lot, right? You can put in some keywords, and adding in those citations, like I said, is going to get you boosted up here in the map pack section. That way, when we type in, some of these keywords, and I'll head back here, Baltimore Roofing Company. Like I said, a lot of people just skip the ads and they come down to the map pack or the organic section here. Now, we already looked at the organic section. That's where the content and backlinks come into play. That's how to get here, okay? But in the map pack, right, that's where we want our Google My Business listing. That's where we need to optimize it and add in those citations, okay? Because if we're in the top 3 spots here, if we're on the first page in the organic, you're going to get a lot of website clicks and a lot of phone calls, all right? So if you have any questions at all, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 267-885-3473. And you have my Facebook as well. I look forward to talking to you soon.